Welcome everyone, it's Deborah here back in sunny Spain on the Costa Blanca. It's been a while since I've done a video. I have moved house and I'm renovating the house, so that's taken quite a lot of my time, but I'm back into the flow again now with my videos, and it's great to be back and lovely to see you all again. So here, without much further ado, is my next video, which I hope you'll enjoy. I have this colour mix fusion here. I've had for a while, I've only used bits of it, and I'm just looking at it now and it's absolutely gorgeous. So this area here is particularly nice. So I'm going to cut an oval out of that. And so I've got two projects in mind here. Both are new, haven't tried them before, just thought of these. And I'm going to cut another oval out of there for my second project. So I have 3 ovals here then, which gives me my 6mm. This one is just slightly small. I made that one slightly bigger because it's going to be the final one. So this one's going to go on there with the pattern, and then this one's going to go on the top. So to do the pattern, I just thought I'd show you this before I took it out of its wrapper. I bought this locally, but you'll get the similar sort of thing from the usual hobby places like Michael's and Hobbyland. This is for stamps on cards and that, I think, but I thought it would be nice to use for this project. So you take the front off and then you can still see what the design is. But the design's on the plastic. So I thought this would be rather nice to sticky up and put the mica on. So we're going to give this a try. So this is what I used. Obviously you can use anything. I just happened to get this and it was half price as well, so I was quite pleased. I'm going to use this as my stamp, which I showed you earlier. And I'm going to pick the flower, I think. And this is my sticky pad, which premium embossing stamp pad. I don't know, I got it online, I think. trimcraft.co.uk, but you can get them in lots of places. It was a long time ago and it's kept its stickiness. I haven't used it much, but it hasn't dried out. Doesn't appear to have anyway. So we're going to use that, and I'm going to use glitter diamond white mica. So I'm going to sticky up the bit that I want. So I'll aim for that bit. Just going to press it on there. Obviously all the rest of this is going to get sticky as well, but it doesn't matter because it can only extend to the edge of the pendant anyway. I should think that would cover it. So I'm going to put that on there. That looks lovely. If you could create a little frosted glass to go on top, look at all the colours in that, absolutely lovely. As I say, I've overlooked this bit of glass and yet it's going to be absolutely beautiful. I just know it is. Okay, I'm just putting it on this bit of paper so I can scoop my mica up afterwards, and just get my brushes, and I'm literally just going to sprinkle it on. And dab it down with my finger. You don't have to do that, but I just like to do it to make sure it's got a firm hold. Then tap off the excess, and with a soft brush take all the loose powder off. So I just want to say here, I've actually put the powder on the wrong piece, But I'm going to let it run through just so you can actually see the pattern on the end, because it does show up better on this. And when I do it on the correct piece in a little while, when I realise. And I'll just pause the video here so you can see what it looks like. So I'm going to put the pattern on this. I'm not putting it on that, I'm putting it on this, because it gives you the option to have it that way or that way then. And it gives you the option to put another pattern on the other piece of clear glass if you want to. And just basically repeat the same process again. And then I'm actually going to put the same pattern in a different colour mica on the second glass piece to create another layer of mica, just to show you how you can use both your pieces to create different layers, and therefore you can create some really nice effects. You can get lots of different colours of mica. You don't have to go just for like the metallic-y ones, they do other colours as well. So the options are endless really of what effects you can make. And stay tuned to the end, because I'm going to show you another pendant as well. Don't forget, if you like my videos, I would be grateful if you can hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. That helps with YouTube's metrics, so that they know what people like what, so you get shown more relevant videos. Sharing is nice, and turn on the notification bell so you can be notified when I add and upload new videos. Thank you very much. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, it's totally free, but it does help me to continue to make the videos. I'm sure you've heard it lots of times before on YouTube, but I've got to put it in, haven't I? So that done, you can see the pattern quite nicely on that actually there. And you can choose, as I say, whichever way you want it to go, upwards or downwards. In this case I'm going to do it downwards because I've got my second piece that I'm going to put the other colour on, which I'm going to face downwards as well, which will leave a nice clear cap, and there'll be depth between the two different micas, and also they won't be touching each other and affect each other in any way. So I'll speed this bit up, same process, but I'm going to use red copper mica. So when I place this stamp on top of the other one, I'm going to slightly offset the lines so they don't block out the silver lines below, and it will also create depth in the piece, and almost like a shadow on the side of the other lines, because it will just be slightly offset. Now here, sorry about this, but I'm having to create a bit of shade so I can actually line it up, hence my hand is in the way of the light, just while I line it up. Okay, that's ready to go into the kiln now. Let me just zoom in to show you what it's like. So following on from the theme, I thought what we could do, we've got this same base here and a clear oval. I'm going to cut another one. With this effect, because you can get the different layers of the mica, we can actually add things that are over the top of, like we did with the last one, but without, not to create a shadow, but to actually create a 3D effect. Now these are all little stamps that I bought. They were on offer at Hobbyland, think it's called, in the UK anyway. So what I'm thinking out of all these, that it would be nice to have these two on the base bottom, so maybe copper or bronze, and then this one in the centre on the next clear piece as like the flower in front of leaves. So we'll give that a go. So these are going on first on copper. Just lining it up. Yeah, sorry it's out of shot. I didn't notice when I was recording it. But just basically you're just going to stamp those on where you want them onto your piece of glass. Oh, copper's a bit globby. Just let that dry a little bit. Whilst that's drying, might as well do my other one, I guess. And I'm going to use glitter diamond pearl on this one. They're all pretty much the same. I think the champagne, the diamond white and the diamond pearl are all pretty much the same. So I don't really think it matters which one I use. Swap those over. Looking nice. I've gone a little bit high with that second one, but I might put. So when I looked at them together like this, I actually didn't like the copper ones on the base, didn't like them, how I'd put them, and the silver one on the top was a little bit too high on the pendant as well. So I decided to do it again and put the copper ones level with each other at the bottom and lower the flower down a little bit. So it looks like this. And then that's ready now. So here they are out of the kiln. Now I actually fired these just on a contour fire because I had some other pieces that were going in on a contour, so I haven't done them a full fuse, and I wanted to do it like that as well because just to see whether the mica would shift or not, and it hasn't, and it's created an absolutely lovely effect, which I'm hoping you can see. You can see the lines and the shadow, the copper lines underneath, creating a sort of shadow effect, and all the different colours of that beautiful piece of Dichroic underneath. And the same with that one, it's kept the shape of the ferns and the little flower on there. And of course, because we've only used 6mm of glass, 3 times 2mm, You won't have to do any cold work with those. They've kept their shape beautifully. Plus the fact it was only a contour fuse. Didn't want to take it to a full fuse because I didn't want the mica to move with the glass, because as the glass fuses at such a high temperature it becomes mobile. All the little molecules move about, and because these are such fine lines I think it would become a bit blurred. So I wanted to make sure they stayed quite crisp and clear. I just wanted to show you them in a different light. So this is just with the light from my camera, just to give you an idea of how they look in different lights. It's very hard to capture the beauty of Dichroic on camera. You know, light reflects in them, and it's just difficult. So I'll just try all ways to show them to you so that you can see the end result. You'll see from the pictures as well. Thank you for joining me for this video. I have more ideas in respect of layering mica. I'm sure you have plenty of ideas as well, and so I hope to bring them to you in some more videos along with other ideas as well. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye for now.